In a low-light industrial setting, a supervisor stands in a high-risk zone behind a dump truck with its bed raised. Suddenly, a second truck reversing at speed strikes the worker, pinning them between the two heavy vehicles. This complex accident highlights the extreme danger of blind spots in construction zones. To prevent such incidents, personnel must never stand directly behind active machinery and should always maintain eye contact with operators. Proactive self-protection is vital. Assume drivers cannot see you until they acknowledge your presence. Standardized spotting from designated safe zones is essential for all reversing maneuvers. Never underestimate the power of heavy equipment, as a single moment of distraction or poor positioning can lead to severe consequences. Staying alert and maintaining a safe distance are the only ways to ensure everyone returns home safely.
In a busy industrial facility, a worker navigating near a rotating pipe conveyor experiences a critical lapse in situational awareness by looking away from his path. This distraction leads him to drift into a hazardous zone where his clothing snags on the moving machinery, instantly pulling him into a dangerous pinch point. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the risks associated with moving parts and the necessity of proper machine guarding. To ensure workplace safety, facilities must install physical barriers to isolate rotating shafts and use floor markings to define safe walkways. Personnel must remain hyper-vigilant, maintaining eyes on path and avoiding the operating envelopes of active equipment. Implementing emergency stop technology and continuous safety training are vital steps in preventing such accidents. Always stay alert and respect safety perimeters to ensure a secure work environment. At an active construction site, a worker attempting to cross a deep excavation pit using a flimsy, narrow wooden plank experiences a sudden and terrifying fall. As he pushes a heavy wheelbarrow across this makeshift bridge, the unsecured board loses its footing, sending both the man and his equipment plunging into the hollow foundation below. This incident serves as a critical warning against using substandard temporary structures and highlights the absence of essential safety guardrails and fall protection systems. To prevent such accidents, worksites must prioritize the installation of engineered walkways with handrails and ensure all pits are properly barricaded. Workers should never risk crossing unstable surfaces, especially while transporting heavy loads. Maintaining strict adherence to safety protocols and site inspections is the only way to protect lives in high-risk zones. Thought, while operating a sugarcane juice extractor, a vendor suffers a severe accident when her long, unsecured hair becomes entangled in the machine's exposed drive shaft and gears. The powerful electric motor instantly draws her head toward the equipment, creating a life-threatening situation. This incident highlights a critical failure in machine guarding, as moving parts like chains and sprockets must always be covered. Furthermore, it underscores the importance of personal grooming standards in industrial tasks. Hair must be tied back and loose clothing avoided to prevent entanglement. Immediate intervention by a bystander to cut power and free the victim was essential, demonstrating the need for accessible emergency stops. To ensure safety, operators must maintain equipment shields, follow strict dress codes, and stay vigilant near all rotating components. At a material processing facility, an operator managing a heavy-duty hydraulic baler makes a high-risk decision to enter the hopper to clear a jam while the system remains active. Suddenly, the automated hydraulic ram initiates its downward cycle, trapping the worker against the material load under immense pressure. This severe crushing incident serves as a critical warning regarding the necessity of lockout, tagout LOTO protocols. To prevent such tragedies, personnel must never enter a machine's operating envelope unless a zero-energy state is verified. Management should enforce strict safety audits and retrofit machinery with infrared interlocks or light curtains that cut power upon unauthorized entry. Using long-handled tools for adjustments eliminates the need for physical entry into danger zones. Always prioritize safety over operational speed, as hydraulic systems cannot distinguish between material and human life. Stay alert and stay out of the pinch point. In a metal fabrication facility, an operator suffers a severe entanglement when his loose sleeve snags on a high-capacity rotating winder. The machine's immense torque instantly draws him into the rotation, causing high-speed impacts against the frame before a coworker activates the emergency stop. This incident highlights critical violations of OSHA standards, specifically regarding deficient machine guarding and the no loose clothing rule. To prevent such accidents, personnel must wear well-fitted PP with fastened sleeves and maintain a safe clearance from active spindles. Management should implement infrared light curtains and mechanical shields to isolate danger zones. Adhering to lockout-tagout procedures and ensuring a stop accessibility are vital for workplace safety. Remember, industrial rotational force far exceeds human strength. Discipline in attire and distance is your best defense. At an active construction site, a severe industrial accident occurs when a heavy steel excavator bucket detaches from the boom and falls directly onto a ground worker, standing within the high-risk danger zone to perform measurements. The worker is pinned as the quick coupler mechanism fails during a lift. This catastrophic event underscores the vital safety rule to never stand under a suspended load. To prevent such incidents, operators must conduct rigorous daily inspections of hydraulic lines and safety locking pins while establishing strict exclusion zones using barriers or cones. Clear communication through hand signals or radio is essential before engaging hydraulic power. Always maintain a safe distance equivalent to the machine's maximum reach, as a multi-ton bucket cannot be restrained by luck. Prioritize mechanical verification and situational awareness to protect every life on site. Vehicle roll-away incidents are a significant safety concern resulting from mechanical factors and operator oversight. In automatic vehicles, the primary cause is failing to engage the park position, which uses a parking pole to lock the transmission's output shaft. If left in neutral, the vehicle remains free to roll. Misuse or failure of the parking brake also plays a critical role. If cables stretch or engagement is weak, gravity can overcome friction even on slight inclines. The line of fire concept is vital here, as standing directly in front of a vehicle puts one in the path of maximum danger. As an SUV rolls, it gains momentum faster than the average human reaction time of 1.5 seconds. To prevent this, always follow a strict protocol. Stop fully, engage the parking brake firmly, and then shift to park. Turning wheels toward the curb and routine maintenance are essential defenses. The footage captures a high-risk incident on an automated production line where robotic arms operate with high speed and immense force. The situation unfolded when an employee entered the robot's operational zone without adequate safety shielding, leading to a severe collision because industrial robots lack the inherent ability to sense an unexpected human presence. To maintain a safe workplace, strict protocols must be enforced. All workstations must be enclosed with physical barriers like steel mesh, and smart sensing systems such as light curtains must be installed to halt motion instantly. Furthermore, employees must strictly follow lockout-tagout LOTO procedures and receive comprehensive awareness training. This incident serves as a critical reminder that safety must always take precedence over production speed to prevent workplace injuries in modern industrial settings. This incident analysis focuses on industrial safety regarding heavy drilling and piling equipment. The event occurred due to personnel entering the machinery's operational radius without proper coordination or barriers. Given the immense force and cyclical motion, a worker in a blind spot led to a severe collision. This highlights a breakdown in exclusion zone management and e-stop system effectiveness. To prevent such incidents, strict exclusion zones and physical barriers must be established. Advanced proximity sensors and accessible emergency stops are essential for immediate power cutoff. Furthermore, strict lockout tagout LOTO procedures must be followed during maintenance. Dedicated safety spotters must oversee operations to ensure no one is in the line of fire. Compliance with OSHA standards is vital, as safety must always take precedence over production speed.